time states as we approach the end of the season. Bowl positioning, playoff spots, all on the table, but only if you find a way to win. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Texas Tech Red Raiders, Jones AT&T Stadium in Lubbock, Texas. As we'll see, the number 10 team in the country, the BYU Cougars, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Texas Tech Red Raiders. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. BYU ready to put a foot to it and get this game going. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hudson. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The back and leaves it on the option. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. And the Red Raiders want to move quickly. Let's talk for just a second about Texas Tech. For some teams, the road into the top 25 can be a little more treacherous than for others. And once you get there, you've got to convince the rest of the country you deserve to stay.
And I think that's what's next for this squad. They've earned the right to get in the top 25. People are noticing what they're doing. Now, let's continue to build on it because they haven't proven they're a top 10 team, and they want to get to that point.
Yeah, let's stay hungry. Let's not be satisfied with the fact that we just broke into the top 25. Let's get in the top 20, top 15, top 10. Let's make the college football playoff. Don't want to get ahead of your skis here too early. It's a nice thing to be inside the top 25 now, but you want to continue to get better.
Caught near the sticks. It's Virgil. And he'll go down, but he has enough for the first down. The Red Raiders come to the line with a new set of downs. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
And the Red Raiders are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. Back to throw. It's Morton. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. When you reach this point in the season, these types of games, top 25 matchups, really determine whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest of the season. How are you going to finish strong throughout the season? You know, the first part of the season, now getting to the middle of the season, Palmer, getting a chance to show what you're about so you can finish strong.
It's a resume builder, no doubt about it. And really, there's been so much anticipation building up to this top 25 matchup. So which team can control their emotions, I think, goes a long way in who wins this one.
He's got it. First down and more. They were willing to spin that wheel of fortune in their own territory, and it paid off.
And it came up good. I think you see the aggressiveness by these offenses now, willing to go for it on their own territory, and I like it because they got it.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Red Raiders with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to pass. Makes the catch. It's Douglas. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. And the Red Raiders will hustle to the line. That's caught. It's Eakin. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
He's going to fire deep. Oh, right through his hands. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one. Deep in the season, that crisp air all around you, and this feels like a must-win game, guys.
This is a game that will impact the college football playoff. It'll have conference championship implications, and it'll have bowl game implications as well. David, so much riding on the line in this one.
And you can feel it, man. You can feel the energy. The players this week, they were on high. Like, you could tell they were ready for the challenge. This is going to be an absolute showdown.
You know, the RPO game now in college football really puts the defense in a bind, and it forces them just to freeze a half second as they try to distinguish between the running back and the quarterback. Who's keeping the football? On that play, it was the running back, and he made him pay.
How about the coverage by the defense? It's almost like they knew they were running a curl route, sitting on the route, doing a good job of seeing the quarterback, breaking on the football. This defense is dialed in to no matter what you throw at them.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. From the gun, the ground game. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going and handing the ball off.
They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Looking downfield, it's Morton. Catch in the middle, it's Eakin. And he goes down after making the grab. Picked up a few, but he's still short of the first down marker. That's reeled in, it's Carter. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. The Red Raiders, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. From the red zone, looking for a space. That one came in hot, and it's incomplete.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw your primary target like he was on that last one.
Backed up now, here's second and long. Rides to back and leads it. They pull him down at the 17 after a pickup of 3.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Now facing a third and long. Wants to go up top. They'll run the screen. And they make the stop, and this offense has it inside the 5, and they are threatening.
Really nice play call there because the defense might have been thinking on third and short in the red zone. They're probably going to run the football instead. They throw it, catch them off guard, and now they've got first and goal.
And the Red Raiders will try to punch it in on first and goal. Touchdown, Red Raider! Quick strike through the air for the score.
How about the start from this offense? What a drive. Just when they needed a third down conversion, they got it. They put a bunch of plays together, kind of wore the defense out, and in the end, punched it in for 6.
And it's up and no good. Well, that was about as lengthy a drive as you're ever going to see. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. breakaway fake on first down to throw. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much.
That was a nice swat. Even Dikembe Mutombo would love to wave his finger side to side and say, no, no.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Here comes the option. And he didn't get the pitch off, and he paid the price.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Raider crowd rising to the occasion to help its defense on third down. To the air, it's Bachmeier. Under fire. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And on money down defensively, you've got to find ways to affect the quarterback. Nice job by the defense, getting the pressure, getting to him, getting a hit on him, and forcing the incompletion, and now forcing the fourth down.
Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. Always a positive to put up early points, and they'll try to add to this 6-0 edge. Looking to take a shot. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming.
Well, they're trying to attack the middle of the field. That time, the ball a little too high for his wide receiver, and it falls incomplete.
On 2nd and 10, 4 wide out set, trips right. Wants to go up top. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Makes the grab. It's Nicky. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
It's early in the game, and as offenses try to get their rhythm, these easy completions are very important because that's what helps you get your feet underneath you as an offense and as a unit. And hopefully, as this game goes on, they'll be able to rev up and get more aggressive taking shots.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Trying to get the edge on the toss. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a baller.
The Red Raiders will come to the line to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Finds him out of the backfield. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. And the Red Raiders come to the line in the hurry-up. Off play action on first down. He's got an open man. And he'll go down, but not before the big pickup and the first down.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the second drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
They send 4 receivers onto the field, 2 to the right, 2 to the left on 2nd and 6. To the air, it's Morton. Unloads to the wideout. He makes the catch. And he makes a completion. They're set up and in business at the 20. Quarterback may change this route. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Gets it out fast. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Yeah, and the slant routes are just typically one of those that it's a timing route. It's a big body route. A lot of times I throw it to my big guy who's going to catch it and give me positive yards most of the time.
That's the end of the period, and it's Texas Tech holding the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far.
6, BYU 0.
First play of the period will be a second down. They'll run it from the gun. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
And a nice crisp run. Great job. Maybe expecting pass, second down, but really good job running the football, committing to it, getting the first down.
The Red Raiders have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Let's go! They'll try to get it in with the run. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. Trying to pound their way in. Touchdown, Red Raider! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? They'll try to add another to their lead. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, and it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes. It just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Snags it quickly on the left. Oh, he's got some space. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. BYU right back to the line.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them, because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
All right, guys, let's chat about BYU. They've climbed into the top 10, been through some battles, proving themselves to be one of the best teams in the country. What do you think about their chances of staying there?
Well, they got to keep playing at a high level, and obviously they've had tons of success now to crack into the top 10. I'll tell you, when you get top 10, David, you get everybody's attention.
Yeah, you get everybody's attention, but I hope this team ain't just searching for a top 10. Like, I hope they're trying to be the best team in the country, and you hope the best is still to come for this squad.
Guns up, and so is the noise. The crowd electric, trying to help Tech on this 3rd down. Pocket breaking down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Ryan. And boy, is he close to that first down. Maybe just a couple of inches short. Trying to keep the drive alive. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. They needed less than a yard, didn't hesitate, didn't think about the field goal. Probably a little long for that, but they get the first down.
And now that you've got it and a fresh set of downs, look at where they are in the field. You're sort of in that fringe area. There are a lot of coaches that like to take shots at this specific juncture of the field. Let's see what the offense does here.
From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. The Cougars with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Power football with the run. Relying on that running game, and it works for about 3 yards to the 31.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Dropping back, it's Bachmeier. Takes a shot. He caught it. Touchdown, Cougars. Once he got some room, it was over.
The offense slips the running back out of the backfield. Nobody decides to cover him. My man makes the play. Shows off the hands first. Got to make the catch first. Does the rest. Walks in the end zone for the touchdown.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, it has gone final in the ACC, a matchup we've been keeping a close eye on. Syracuse is going to enjoy the trip back to Central New York after a rock-solid performance. And you take care of business on the road, and you stack wins there inside the Dome, and suddenly it's quite the resume. We expected to see a shakeup in the ACC. It's bound to happen in this kind of game. But this type of win is a serious statement.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. And the Red Raiders in the hurry-up.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Looking deep. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd.
Really good coverage by the DB there, and an even a better job of locating the football and then knocking it away.
They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He's knocked down just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. It brings up 4th down.
At the 29. Now,
the Red Raiders will send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Gets off his first one of the day. He was called on 5 times in the victory last week. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. They took it down the field for a touchdown the last time they had it, and now an opportunity to take the lead in this football game.
So they got to be feeling good. They did their part, score, your defense does your part, Jesse. This offense, keep that momentum. I would say stay aggressive here.
And just keep doing what you were doing on that last drive, right? Well, whatever was working for you, just go back. Keep using those same playmakers to allow you to go down here and score a touchdown.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll run play action. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands.
And those are frustrating. Like, those drops really annoy you because those running backs are always asking to be more a part of the game plan. Get the ball more, touch it more. An awesome opportunity in the pass game to make a play, ball right in his hands, and that is a missed opportunity.
The Red Raider crowd rising to the occasion to help its defense on 3rd down. To the air, it's Buckmeyer. Got it in the middle, it's Martin. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
This offense is completely confident in their ability to get 1 yard. They'll go for it on fourth down. Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. And the offense with no intention to draw the defense off sides. They want to run on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Converts on fourth down. Still going. There he goes to the right. Inside the... Running free. Going to the end zone, but way back behind him, there's a flag on the field. Looks as if BYU will have to punt it away. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. They'll keep it on the ground here, off right tackle. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up. And the Red Raiders want to crank the tempo. Off the play fake. Under fire. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges. You can see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today, or else they can make you pay in a hurry.
The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. Looking to pass. It's Morton. Caught over the middle. It's Douglas. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
I mean, good news here. They get the completion. Bad news, though, not enough to pick up the first down. The target there, he's got to do a better job understanding where the first down marker is. Make sure he gets the right depth on his route. Now, all of a sudden, head coach has a big decision to make.
The Red Raiders need to pick it up on 4th down. Caught behind the line. It's Carter. He's down to the 38-yard line, and they can stop the clock.
How many times do you see receivers catch the ball and dance, and you get so annoyed because you're like, dude, do you see the yellow line? Go and get it. Really nice job by the receiver with the second effort, getting the extra yards and getting the first down.
And the Red Raiders will line it up on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Grabbed in the middle. It's Eakin. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
The Red Raiders will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
There is nowhere to run and nowhere to hide on these situations. You know the physical ground game comes into play inside the 5-yard line, and they match the intensity. Nice job. Everybody flying around to the football, making the tackle for a loss. Nice job by this defense.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? They'll move the tight end. Looking to throw, it's Morton. Pressure coming. And it's incomplete. He was looking to the end zone and trying to get 6.
Well, I love the coverage on defense. In the red zone, everyone's got their eyes on the quarterback, and they're flying to the football, and you saw that there on the incompletion.
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Caught in the backfield, it's Eakin. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Red Raiders!
And how big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive together, get the touchdown, add to this lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a 2-minute type situation as you could have offensively. And David, they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time, and they put it to work here at the end of the first half.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking for a man. It's Bachmeier. Safe completion on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short game there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. And the Red Raiders will kick it off to start the second half. And no chance at a return here. They'll... drive at their own 25. The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments. They've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the second half.
I do think you said something that's important. I think running the football is an attitude. Like, it starts with the offensive lineman and being physical, having a nasty attitude. Running back, same thing. I think they need more of that in the second half.
You know, and I think even if you're this defense, you have an opportunity to make a statement here. Yeah, I know you guys went in at halftime and you riled yourselves up and you told yourself that you think you can run the ball on us. On this very first drive, we're going to prove to you, just like in the first 30 minutes, you cannot.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
And this offense has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. They're already down 2 possessions. You know the pass has to come at some point, but they got to keep him clean. They can't get behind the sticks consistently. They've got to start to narrow this gap.
Play action. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Got a first down. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving.
Well, you just get the feeling, too, that if they're going to claw their way back in this game, his legs are going to have to be a factor. What a great job scrambling that time. Nothing open. He didn't panic. He saw some green grass. He was able to get outside, away from the defense, get upfield, pick up the first down. That play is going to help their momentum. They need more scramble plays like that from him.
To throw, it's Bachmeier. Bringing the heat. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Leaves it with the running back. Past the first down marker and still running. They get him on the ground at the 37, but give him 15 yards on that chunk play, and they'll move the chains. And the Cougars are marching down the field. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half.
Texas Tech.
The Cougars will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. Breaks into the open.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time. They're able to make a quick stop.
Using his legs, it's Martin. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
Back to throw, it's Bachmeier. Looking to the big tight end. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. 3rd and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
A famous writer once said, most men lead lives of quiet desperation. Here is a desperate move, going for it on 4th down, trailing by double figures. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Unloaded just as he throws. It's incomplete, and they stop him on 4th down.
That is a great job by this defense, coming up big on 4th down when it matters the most. You can tell they were dialed in, They knew they were going to throw the football. Defense was locked in on the quarterback. Great job defending the pass, forcing the incompletion on fourth down.
Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. Boy, that last drive, they looked like they were throwing against air. Just absolute precision execution in the passing game, and it led them to a touchdown. We'll see what they have this possession. Quarterback gets the first down and more. Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44. A good pickup on that one.
These guys aren't human. I mean, they got to survey the field, throw the football, make deep passes, and then guess what else? They pull the ball down, take off, and make big chunks of plays on the ground. It's just impossible to be on defense nowadays.
Gives it on the option. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. The Red Raiders racing to the line in the hurry-up.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again, back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
This senior showed some serious arm strength, firing that one in for the first down.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, Texas Tech.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Now on the move. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this 3rd and short, they're still thinking touchdown. A designed run for the quarterback. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
And the Red Raiders back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. The give to the back. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Back to throw, it's Morton. Grabs the screen around all kinds of defenders. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
I mean, getting suffocated right away. How about the DB? Just seeing that initially, pulling the trigger, getting to him, get him on the ground, get the tackle for a loss.
Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Motion from the wide receiver. Touch pass on the jet sweep. He'll be forced out of bounds, and they're showing confidence in their running game in the red zone.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to have push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the outside.
Touchdown, Red Raider! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance.
And I tell you what, Reese, I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something like this at the quarterback spot. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. It just dictates too much to the defense. QB runs in for 6.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Motion from the back. Scanning the field, it's Bachmeier. Floats it out in space. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. BYU lines up quickly. On the run, it's Martin. Not a lot of daylight, he gets 1 to the 32. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. The play action fake. Catch in the middle, it's Ryan. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. BYU coming to the line with 1st and 10.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. They'll go right back to it. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. 1 more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. Dropping back, it's Bachmeier. That pass is incomplete.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Gonna take a shot at this DB. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's 4th down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. There wasn't much need to throw it around on that last drive for the touchdown, Jesse. They got it done running. He's got it for a big play. He's running free down the middle. Touchdown, Red Raider. And the punishment has been extended. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Arkansas State is getting handled right now at home. Someone needs to step in here, throw in the towel, and stop this fight. They're trailing by 14 to Southern Miss. Just another week of football in the Sun Belt, guys, where we've come to expect the unexpected.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback and this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You've got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
They're dealing with a second and long. Wide receiver comes in motion. Goes to the option. They'll give it to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Looking to throw, it's Bachmeier. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
I would not want to be the offensive coordinator right now. This offense has a hard time completing the forward pass and making plays. And now you're down, and they know to rush the passer. They know the pass is coming. I'm not sure what the...
He's got it in more than enough for a 1st down.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking.
Grabbed behind the line. It's Martin. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. Maybe can be a little more aggressive here after the offsides penalty. It's 1st and 5. From the gun, looking for a man. That's caught. It's Bachmeier. Makes the stop at the 49. Give him 5 yards on the play and a 1st down. BYU right back to the line.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
Kept it on the ground on 1st down. Let's see what they do on 2nd.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And this passing attack has not been great today. It hasn't found a way to manufacture those big plays and to scare this defense. And now, in passing situations, trailing, this is a tough spot for this offense.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Finds his tight end. He gets it across the 40 and out of bounds at the 38.
Well, the tight end shows off his speed. See his ability there to separate from the defender trying to cover him on that drag route.
BYU with the 1st and 10. To the air, it's Bachmeier. A spectacular one-hand grab. Turning it on. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
So now it's 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. Snagged in the middle. It's Bachmeier.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
It's complete on the right side. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. The Cougars had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field.
Well, that last play is basically a microcosm of what today has been like for this offense. Just nothing happening. Not physical enough at the point of attack. They're being swarmed. They haven't had the balance necessary to win this game, and that's why they find themselves trailing late.
And he can't find his man as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity.
The offense came into this game knowing that for them to win, they were going to have to make some big plays throwing the football. That just has not been the case. Here in the fourth quarter, they've been held to less than 200 passing yards, and that's really the story of the game, guys.
Wants to fire it in the end zone on 3rd and goal. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
If I had told you that one of the best quarterbacks in all of college football was going to have less than 200 yards passing in this game, you might not have had that on your bingo card, but that's what's in fact happened. This defense has done an outstanding job getting pressure on him like they did right there, getting the sack.
A field goal really doesn't do much for you in this situation, so they'll go for it on 4th and goal. Wants to throw. It's Bachmeier. Intercepted to stop the threat. Looking for more room. The 50. The 40. At the 30. The 10. Touchdown, Red Raiders. The defense takes matters into its own hands. The lead grows, and you can sense they know how important wins are this late here in Week 11.
You didn't think it could get any worse, right? You thought this game's over as it is anyways. Offense still throwing the football, still trying to make plays, and the defense just continues to pour it on, gets the pick, makes its way all the way to the end zone.
BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. We've certainly seen better performances from this group. You have to hope that they'll grow from this, but this is going to be one that they're going to kick themselves over for a while. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a first down and a pickup of 10. Looking to throw on first down. Not in lockstep there with the receiver.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long. That's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when your internal clock is going off so fast because of the pressure of this defense, and that's why they find themselves down by so much here in the fourth.
And it's going to be hard for this offense, man. They've struggled to pass the football down the field, to make these explosive plays, and now, huge deficit. Got to make them. Got to find a way to push the ball down the field to create some explosive plays if you want a chance to get back in this football.
Dropping back, it's Bachmeier. Quickly out to the tight end. He's brought down at the 44-yard line, and the defense making a play on 3rd down. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Quick strike complete. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. You always hear run the route deep enough to get the first down, but if you don't, you better fight your way. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
And I tell you what, this defense, they've heard all about how great this quarterback is. They came in today with a mission, with a purpose. They've been flying around, harassing him, and making life so hard on this offense.
That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. Looking to fire. Finds his man. It's Bachmeier. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game.
Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. Got a man. It's Buckmeyer. He gets just inside the red zone and goes out of bounds at the 19.
Well, the gamble pays off offensively. Fourth down, being aggressive, and they throw for it. How about the job the receiver does winning his route and giving his quarterback a place to go with the football?
From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, and certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
And the timing just a hair off.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on. And I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Back to pass, it's Buckmeyer. It's complete to the right. He is stopped well short of the first down marker at the 15, and let's see what they do on 4th.
And this offense is going to have to find more explosive plays. It can't just rely on the dink and dunk. It's going to have to find itself and score more points. Listen, they got beat up today. But moving on in the future, they've got some good pieces. They got to find a way to fit them together, create some explosive plays on this offense, because today they've been lacking.
The decision to go for it does not pan out. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. The give as they work on that clock.
And I'll tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock and start to really make that defense have a little bit of panic.
The give on the counter. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
This is an area of the game on offense you've got to be able to run the football well. You've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and obviously you're in your own end here, but you want to bleed the clock. You want to stay on the field and keep getting first down, so you have to be able to run.
Guys, I think we all expected this game to be close. A couple of teams of this caliber, but boy, what a statement by the underdog in this one.
And there's going to be a big movement in the rankings after that performance. That team that got the win today, they are going to get moved ahead of their opponent. It's one thing to beat a ranked opponent, David. It's one thing to blow the doors off of them. That was impressive.
It's impressive. It's huge for them. Obviously, we know what's going to happen when they're going to move up the charts, but the other side is equally as depressing. I mean, they're going to fall like a rock. This wasn't even a competitive game. This is a bad day, and the rankings will reflect it when they come out.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Green 25. Ready? Come on, set. In blue. Let's go. And on. Jackrabbit. Here we go. Spider. Get set, go! Cobra, ready? Set, hut! Double right! Lasso! Ready! Set! Here we go! Move! Set! Easy! Here we go! Cricket! Set! Flare! Flare! Ready! 42 Spider! Philly! Ow, 55! Ready, It's over! Green 25! Ready, go! In blue! Easy! Ready? Slap! And up! Set! Ready! Hot! Jackrabbit! Hot! Spider! Go! Down! Ready! Cobra! Lasso! Reset! Come on, set! Set! Moves! Cricket! Set! Let's go! Ready, ready! 42 spike! Ready, ready! Here we go! Pilot! Ready, go! Here we go. Tuna. Pound 55. Green 25. Go. Set. Pilot. Jackrabbit, go! Spider, ready! Easy! Dead! Tuna! Tuna! Down! Dino! Come on, set! Gorilla! Let's go! Set! Here we go! Ah! Cobra! Set! Get set, ready, ready! Lasso! Hawk! Move! Ready, ready! Set! Hunt! Cricket! Ready, go! Spot Griffin! 29 Philly, ready? Pound 55 and on! Green 25! Igloo! Arrow! Slab! Hot! Ready! On! Jackrabbit! Go! Here we go! Ready! Spider! Reset! Cobra! Set! Lasso! Acorn! Moose! Squirrels! Scout! Hornet! Igloo! Come on, set! High! Let's go! Here we go!
I need to get my sweat.
Get set! Get set! Set! Hut! Slab! Go! Jackrabbit! Ready! Ready! Here we go! Spider! Set! Easy! Cobra! Set! Here we go! Ready, ready! Flare! Flare! Easy! Lasso! Ready! Move! Cricket! Ready, go! .42 Spider! 29 Philly! Down! Ready! Pound 55! Green 25! Igloo! Slab! Jackrabbit! High! Spider! High! Come on, set! Cobra! Lasso! Go! Let's go! Ready? Here we go! 25. Ready, go. Oh, here we go. Ready. Igloo. Clear. Clear. And high. Slab. Jackrabbit. Easy. High. Spider. Cobra. Stand. Red high. Now. Go. Lasso. Ready. Moves. Cricket. Wicket. Come on, set. Down. 42 spot high. 29 Philly. Let's go. Ready, ready. Pound 55. Ready, ready. Green 25. Ready, go. Here we go. Igloo. Slab. Jackrabbit. Get set. Get set. Ready. Set. Hut. Hey. Spider. Cobra. And up. Lasso. Moose. High. Here we go. High. Cricket. Go. 42 spot. Ready. 29 Philly. Set. Reset. Pound 55. Set. Easy. High. Easy. Slap. Jackrabbit. Stand. Ready, go. Down. Ready. Come on, set. Set up. Let's go. Here we go. Get set, get set. Up. Fire. Cobra. Lasso. On.
What you doing out there, boy? This ain't no high school.
Set. Hut. Ready. Here we go. Go. Set. Ready. Moves. Reset. Cricket. Set. 42 spider. On. Easy. Set. Here we go. Ready. Flare. Flare. 29 Philly. Ready. Pound 55. Ready, go. Set. Ready. Easy. Pound 55. And on. Green 25. Igloo. Slab. Hot. Jackrabbit. Fire. Cobra. Lasso. On. Moves. Cricket. Go. 42 Spider. Philly. Pound 55 with ready. Here we go. Reset. Flare. Flare. Stay. Easy. Set. Ready. Green 25. High. Igloo. Slab. Stay. Down. Ready, ready. Jackrabbit. Spider. Come on, set. Cobra. Ready, ready. Lasso. Let's go. Moves. Cricket. Ready, go. Here we go.
The greatest show on the...
Get set. Get set. Ready. .42 Spider. 29 Philly. Set. Hot. Hot. Pound 55. Ready. Jackrabbit. Clear. Clear. Go. Easy. Spider. Ready. Down. Swirl. Cobra. Lasso. Hawk. Stand. Boots. Come on, set. Cricket. 42 spot. 29 Philly. Let's go. Ready, ready. Here we go. Ready, ready. Get set, get set. Set, hut. Ready, go. Ready. Here we go. Hound 55. Green 25. Ready. Igloo. Set. Slab. Easy. Here we go. High. Clear. High. Jackrabbit. Spider. Go. Easy. Ready. Cobra. Reset. Lasso. Boots. Cricket. 42 Spider. 29 Philly. Set. Ready. Now. High. Come on, set. Pound 55 Wheat. Green 25. Let's go. Here we go. Igloo. Get set, get set. Set, hut. Ready, stand. Slab.